So we're going to start by taking our right ear to our right shoulder, allowing our right hand to just kind of come onto the ground, and an option to take the left hand away and off of the ground to kind of get into that neck and shoulder area, a little bit of nerve gliding. And just take a few deep breaths here. We're not trying to force the neck. And then turn your gaze down towards your right hand. Feeling a different set of muscles being stretched here. And taking a few breaths. And on your inhale, turn your gaze back to where it was. Place your right hand under your head and bring it back to normal. On your next exhale, drop your left ear to your left shoulder. Let your left hand come down and walk the right hand away. Option to take it off of the mat. Turning our gaze down towards the mat, towards the ground, taking a few breaths here. And on your inhale, come back to normal. Bring your left hand under your head and press it back. Now we're going to come onto our backs. And we're going to take our feet wider than our hips and allow our knees to come in together. So they're touching. And we're just going to place our hands wherever feels good and take a few deep breaths. This allows for our legs to go into internal rotation and widening that space in our low back that might be getting pinched in an anterior tilt. And then we're going to walk our feet back to being hip distance apart. And this is optional. You can grab a block or you can grab a pillow, something solid, maybe a phone book. We're going to place it in between our thighs and we're going to tuck our tailbone and lift our hips about 3 to 4 inches off the ground, lightly squeezing that block. And hold here, allowing our glutes to fire. If you're not sure, you can give them a quick poke. And just allow your hands to rest on your hip bones. And take a few breaths here. And then go ahead and we're going to stretch our right wrist out, taking a few breaths here, reaching our thumb away from the rest of our fingers. And then our left wrist, because we're about to do some weight bearing here in a moment. And then bring your hands down to your thighs and push the flesh of your thighs towards your knees and slowly lowering down, making space in that low back. And then go ahead and take that block. And we're actually going to put it between our knees on its thinnest. Bring our hands behind our head, elbows up towards the ceiling. Take a deep breath in, and on your exhale, your shoulder blades come off the ground, trying to flatten the stomach. Sometimes it likes to create a bubble in the middle. Try to flatten it out and disperse it. And then on your next exhale, straighten the left leg and inhale and come down. Exhale off the shoulder blades, right leg straightens, hold up, lightly squeezing the block. Inhale, come down. Exhale, come up, left leg straightens, keep those shoulder blades off. And on your inhale, come down. Exhale, right leg straightens. Inhale, come down. Exhale, go ahead and lift, left leg straightens. So we're building core strength here, which kind of helps assist in the low back. If we don't have a core, our back is doing all of the work. So sometimes it's nice to have that front side of the body working. Then go ahead and remove the block. You can roll onto one side or keeping the head supported, come on up to hands and knees. Wrists under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Try to keep that energy from our abdominal exercises in. And we're going to do cat-cow. So on your inhale, slide the hands back towards you. Lift your chin just a little. And on your exhale, go ahead and drop the chin. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. A few more times. And then coming back to neutral position, we're going to take the right leg back and just lift it at the height of the hip or lower, feeling that engagement in the core. And then walk the left fingers forward, finding stability. And then going ahead and lifting the left hand to the height of the shoulders. Take a few breaths here using our core, and on your exhale, right knee comes down. Inhale, left leg goes back. Feel that glute turn on. Pause, and then the right arm can come forward and you can reach it up. And keep in mind that you don't have to lift the right arm. And take a few breaths here, keeping that left arm straight and trying not to lean too much into your right side. And then go ahead and come down. Take a break, shake out the wrists if you need to, or come up to kneeling. It's up to you. And then we're going to come back on down. You can even take a child's pose. We're going to inhale, bring our left hand behind our head and open up to the left, keeping that right arm straight. And on your exhale, close the chest. Inhale, open it up. Exhale, close. And the whole time trying to keep the low belly in, the head pulling into the back of the hands. A few more breaths. We're opening up our upper back. And then go ahead and step that left foot forward, coming into a nice twist. Right ear to the right shoulder. Left hand can rest on the left thigh. And then if it feels good, right knee lifts. A little bit more intense on the legs. And on your inhale, come up into modified crescent lunge. Arms reaching up towards the ceiling. And also trying to keep that left knee over that left ankle, right knee under the right hip, feeling those glutes fire. Let's come down, right leg steps in towards the left, feet are hip distance or wider apart. And on your inhale, hands slide up the legs. Exhale, they come right back down. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale, come up. Exhale, send the hips back. And then from here, go ahead and cross the right leg behind the left. Come up onto your fingertips. Pull the ribs in and move your ribs left to right. Unsticking anything that's attached to the back of that pelvis region. And then legs step back. And we'll start on the other side. Inhale, head pulls up into hands, open up to the right. Exhale, close your book. Inhale, open it up, keeping that left arm as straight as you can. Exhale. Inhale, push into the ground. Exhale, close. Inhale, open, keep the low belly pulled in. Exhale, last one. Inhale up and step that right foot forward. Let the left ear drop to the left shoulder. Right arm can reach up towards the ceiling or rest on your right thigh. Option to lift the left knee. Add those legs in there. And then go ahead and lower the left knee. Arms reach up. Low belly pulls back towards the spine. Left glute is on. And then hands come down. Step your back foot in. Slide your hands up your legs. Exhale, fold. Keeping the head in line with the spine. Making sure that you're not lifting your chin to look forward. Inhale as you come up. Exhale as you come down. And then go ahead and cross the other leg behind. Pull the ribs up and shimmy them left to right. And in your own way, come on down.